Today, we're exploring Baizhi's backstory. It's a slightly longer tale than usual, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the story.
During Baizhi's fourth year on a scientific expedition, she was at the peak of her passion for research. The expedition team she was in traveled to frigid environments that pushed their limits, where the cold was an exceptional -25 degrees Celsius. Snow blanketed the world in white. The chill seeped through their insulated gear, and the team's instruments were frozen over, barely functional. On her 9th Sonorosphere expedition, Baizhi encountered something extraordinary. Inside the surreal ruins, light cascaded through a dome, illuminating buildings made of materials unknown. Then, as if reacting to their presence, the structures began to shift, creating symbols and numbers. Baizhi's instincts took over. She recorded every detail, her theories aligning as she connected 2 points of energy and formed a line to the source. That's when it happened. A ball of pure white light, the first captured manifestation of a remnant band, appeared. To her, it seemed like an empty shell, pristine yet hollow, pure and free of impurities. At the time, Baizhi didn't know that this discovery will forever stay with her and shape her lifelong research. To plunge into the unknown is to embrace the risk of never returning, for every great discovery carries the weight of sacrifice, and life, fragile as it is, becomes the cost of progress. Baizhi understood these risks well, yet she had always believed in the promise of discovery. But even the most prepared heart can be shattered in an instant. On that fateful day, her world collapsed without warning. Discordant forces tore through her reality as she could only watch her teammates, those who had shared their dreams, struggles, and laughter with her, fall, one by one. Baizhi had never been one to make wishes. To her, it was a baffling act. She couldn't understand the rationale behind making a wish despite them being unlikely to come true, and she was curious who answered such wishes. However, as her pulse weakened and her thoughts spiraled out of control, a whirlwind of emotions churned within her, a desperate, burning desire for her teammates to wake up, to open their eyes as they always had. Then, for the first time in her life, she made a wish.
Please, I hope they can wake up again.
In that moment, a tacit mark appeared on her body, and a remnant creature resembling an epiphyllum emerged, answering her silent and spoken plea. Alas, it was too late. Baizhi was the sole survivor of the tragedy beneath the glacier. She never speaks of it, not out of secrecy, but because there are no words to convey the weight of her loss. She saw no purpose in being stuck in the past. She had to move forward for her dreams. No, for their dreams they once shared. She couldn't let their sacrifices be in vain. And so she embraced a mission only she could fulfill as the last remnant of her team. At the academy, she poured her soul into innovation, reshaping fields like waveband analysis and simulated sonorospheres. Dubbing the remnant creature Uten after the ephemeral Udambara flower, it became a symbol of her comrades, a fragile blossom of memory and determination that reminded her to keep pushing forward. After everything that happened, Baizhi still doesn't make wishes. Wishes are not facts. She focuses on the tangible and what she can control instead. Yet, the sole wish she had ever made lingers within her, a longing buried deep inside, like a number infinitely close to zero. It seems unattainable, but it never fades away. She is not alone in this journey, however. In the outskirts of Huanglong, she encountered the honored guest. She didn't know where they had come from, but as she watched them absorb the sound of an echo, that faint, familiar crackling of a sphere echoed in her ears.
Look,
She thought.
the unknown yet, but could be made known endpoint. It's within humanity's reach after all. And that's Baizhi's backstory. Hope you've enjoyed the story as much as I did. Happy gaming, Rovers!